Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. I don't know about you, but I have certainly seen some extremely complex and difficult yoga poses, right? Poses that look nearly impossible to get into for the average person. But there is a difficult posture that is available to all, and the fruit of this posture is what I believe to be the most fruitful of all. You guys ready? Drum roll. The most difficult and yet available asana to everyone is easy pose. That's right. It's not about the physical necessarily, although yes, it does take some practice to be seated spine straight for a while. But the positioning here is mostly about sitting with yourself, right? Learning to disconnect from the ego and to really connect to your breath, your body, and your emotions, right? Maybe your guilt, your shames. Sorting through a lifetime of maybe pain for some, right? Sitting with our disappointments, the betrayals, the losses, the fears, and the insecurities, and really sitting with and facing the different ways that we maybe mismanaged all of those things and really kind of covered ourselves in things like addictions or bad behavior, things that didn't really represent us properly but helped us cope at the time. We tend to hide from ourselves and we tend to hide from the truth. But the challenge here is to start, and maybe start small, but start the connection process with yourself, right? Set a timer, maybe 5 minutes twice a week, and really commit to examining yourself and what you've been through. What unresolved hurts are you carrying? And maybe check to see if some of those hurts are affecting how you are currently functioning right now. Are you covering up some of those insecurities you may have with an outward alpha behavior, and really in reality you're actually quite hurt about something that happened to you and you're afraid of dealing with the pain or the embarrassment of it? Don't be. We all carry hurts, embarrassments, shame, and moments where we really wish that we had have acted with more common sense and grace. The resistance that comes though when trying to sort through all of these things is normal, and it's actually to be expected. It is very predictable and rolls in like clockwork. So knowing that in advance will kind of take the shock value out of it. It will come, but it's something that you are able to push through. It's kind of like the resistance that comes before a workout, right? This is actually a work in. And you may cry, you may feel fidgety, you may feel angry, you may feel a whole host of emotions. There is no smooth way to do this work. Everyone's process is unique to them. And some days it's really light and feels super encouraging and you're like, yes. And there are other days where you feel so knocked to the mat, ready to flip out and run away from the work. But I would like to be a steady voice in the storm, and I would like to whisper some strength and compassion, endurance and grace to you. The storm will pass, and you will start to release some pain, traumas, dysfunctional thinking, and belief systems. Little by little, you're going to start to shake things off. But that doesn't happen all at once, right? And some storms will be easier than others. The reason that I believe this is the most important thing that we can ever do on our mat is because healing ourselves is what breaks trauma from continuing, right? It snaps it, and then it is not passed down in our family lines. When we change ourselves, we really change our families, and then we change our communities. We stop normalizing dysfunction, and we really start calling it out for healing instead. Nobody else will benefit from you ever doing headstand, right? But the world will benefit from your healed footprints on the earth as you walk, right? With clarity, peace, a servant's heart, compassion for those around you. Doing what's right, even when it costs you, benefits everyone. And it puts things back into proper alignment, right? With truth, harmony, and love. And those three things are filled with healing medicines that uplifts and cures the heart. So healing and change always starts with who? Ourselves. We, us, me, you, right? You and I were the first step. So don't be afraid of the discomfort. Growing is uncomfortable, right? Tearing ourselves away from things that no longer serve us and our families hurts, right? Even if we know it's dysfunctional, it hurts, okay? So experiencing the tearing process, that's the cost of healing. It is well worth the price. There is a quote I'd like to leave you with, and it says, heal so you don't have to give a sarcastic tone to uplifting messages. Heal so that you never have to make anyone else the object of your frustration. Heal so that when someone tells you they love you, you may allow yourself to believe them. We can't really receive true love and connection without vulnerability. And that first starts with vulnerability with ourselves. So I'd like to leave it there. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much strength. You guys can do this. You've got this. It's going to be all right. Namaste.